Trump, who I think is like Amarillo Slim playing cards at Binion's with amateurs, I think Trump says, yeah, I'll take that call. Trump then goes up to the press conference. He says, I talked to Biden. It was good call, good times. Now, listen, Biden was positing, I'm sure Trump is the Antichrist. And when it came time to debate, let's face facts. Joe Biden could not debate Trump on live TV. It would be like that tiny person, Eddie Goodell, who played Major League Baseball, digging in against Nolan Ryan. He just can't do it. So now they've got a picture of them getting along together in people's mind's eye after Trump brought it up at the press conference. I think if Biden had just stayed in the back seat for Sonic commercials and never talked to Trump anywhere along the line, when it came time to debate, he could have said, I will not legitimize this man by being on the same debate stage as him. But now that they've made nice, I think he's got to show up for one. And if he shows up for one, it is over, man. He might as well walk out to that podium carrying an Acme firecracker case from a Roadrunner cartoon, because he cannot stand up in a debate against Trump.
Wow,
closing with a horrible cartoon reference. How great.
Oh, my God.
He's like the Roadrunner, and he's like Elmer Fudd, and he's like anything I could think of that would be funnier than the horrible reality of my hideous personality.
Amarillo Slim was
he's
a
poker
professional,
player.
Poker
One of the
player.
best poker players in the world, and Donald Trump is not playing chess or checkers. He couldn't play one hand of poker. It's just a total lie.
It is fascinating that that the analysis is that shallow. Very few people know that Biden spoke to him. Biden doesn't want to get out of doing a debate with
it's so ridiculous.
Donald Trump. It's and first of all, how would this go? Joe Biden doesn't want to debate me, but even though we spoke on the phone 7 months ago.
And Dennis Miller thinks he came up with a good one there. He's like, where Biden went wrong, you should have told him I'm not legitimized. It's like he is a combination of an out-of-touch uncle and someone who lost his sense of humor or maybe never had it and was covering it up.
Brendan, get on. So wait, do I have more? Is there more than one page? I just have
no. It's those 4 clips, but the Sonic joke he's made in every video.
What does that Sonic joke mean in the back seat?
There's an ad for Sonic Burgers, right, or something?
Yeah, they have 2 guys aren't they in the front seat or are they in the back seat?
They're in the front seat.
They're in the front seat. So who's in the back seat?
Joe Biden, apparently, according to Miller.
I have to open up my mind to the imagination of comedy.
Right. I'll pull the cleanest telling of it.
I don't quite get the. First of all, it's an obscure reference, and I think it's obscure. And I know one of the actors in the Sonic commercials. In fact, he used to live in my building.
He seems pretty funny.
Oh yeah, he's I can't even remember his name now. He played Mike Pence, and it was the EP of the President Show. All right, run this. I'm going to deconstruct these Sonic ads he keeps talking about.
Let's do Biden.
Listen, I've always made fun of Biden. I think anybody who gets in at 29 and is now 77 is inviting guys like me to make fun of him.
Yeah.
I know he's helping me. Joe, I don't need your help. You live your life.
Is he helping you? How's he helping you?
Well, he always talks about how I've been in public service.
Oh.
You just want to say, for Christ's sake. Okay, yeah, thanks for helping. But, I don't dig guys who get off, who quite frankly get off their old man's nickel onto the public dime in their late 20s and ride it all the way. It always bored me with Jerry Brown. He's pitching himself as an ethereal creature. And I always think, brother, you've been on the teat for you're in your 6th decade now, okay? So don't tell me about what a free form you are. But Biden has never been as smart as they told me he was, or he told you he was. Anybody who knows their IQ is a big tell for me. 2 things. When a guy you're golfing with goes into the woods and you get to the green, you go, what'd you get? And he pulls his hand up, I know he's fucking. Uh-huh. And whenever a guy says, I know my IQ, I go, oh, Christ. I don't like that to begin with. I go, why? Why do you know your IQ? What, are you that insecure? Are you faking it that much? Biden's one of those guys who knows his own IQ. And I never saw him as a genius. I always think of Joe Biden as the third guy in a car on a Sonic commercial, just popping up in the back seat. And, I like potato tots, too. So he's no genius.
I see.
But now he's
the third guy.
Right.
He's the third guy.
Right, that you never see. I get it.
Yeah.
I guess I wonder if there was a situation where he sat down with his intern and said, I need fresh stuff. Well, watch the Sonic commercials from 2 years ago.
I think all he does is he's semi-conscious. He walks through the world semi-conscious. He knows he's hated. He knows inside that he's a hateful person. I know deep psychology. I've been in therapy, and I realize I hate myself. I'm trying to get over that. So you can see so much rage and misdirected hate, and the laughing to me is like such a sad tell.
Well, here's the good news, Andy. Dennis
He's
Miller
here?
is back. Dennis Miller is back. He's got a show on RT. It's called what is it? The other Dennis Miller option, or the other Miller? What is the Dennis Miller show now?
The option.
Dennis Miller plus one.
He's on Retweet Television.
He's on RT, and
I said retweet. How funny am I? Pretty good. Not bad for a Friday morning.
Andy, it was great catching up with you, man.
I love you. I miss you so much.
Where are you touring?
I do. I have actual good news though. I have been sitting on this album that I made in 2013 because of my OCD problems, and I finally decided just release it digitally. It's called Hence the Humor.
Really?
Yes. And it was made in 2013 or no, maybe. And I did all kinds of future jokes in it. I said, this is going to come out in a few years. So let me just see, where'd you get that shirt, sir? Did you buy it with Bitcoin? I also said, I wonder how President Boehner's doing.
Nice.
So all these references are in this show, so it might look current. And it's coming out probably a couple weeks.
It's fresher than the material we just went over with Dennis Miller. So,
and also I do have a podcast called Thought Spiral. You already mentioned that.
Yes, of course. I
don't know. Is it about the plugging, Sam, or is it about two people who love each other, who have the opportunity to check in and other things like that?
Plugging is important.
That's true.
Andy, always a pleasure. Thanks, man.
I love you, Sam. Thank you so much.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break here and head into the fun half we're going to do a short fun half show. But before we do, want to remind you, I'm excited to introduce you to what is one of the coolest sponsors we have ever had, the one that Mile and I enjoy, Hunt a Killer. It's murder mystery subscription box, one of the most unique games out there, and brings the fun of an escape room to your home. Go to huntakiller.com/majority. Use the promo code majority at checkout for 20% off your first box. It's huntakiller.com/majority with promo code majority. Folks, we're going to take a quick break and head into the fun half. Just a reminder, it is your support that makes this show possible. You can become a member at jointhemajorityreport.com. Also, don't forget, sign up for the AM Quickie every morning. 6-7 minutes of headline news in your podcast subscription. It's all for free. You can get it at amquickie.com or any of your podcast servers. Also, justcoffee.coop, fair trade coffee, tea, or chocolate. Use the coupon code majority, get 10% off. Don't forget to check out the Michael Brooks Show. Find it on patreon.com/TMBS or Michael Brooks Show on YouTube. Also, Nomiki Kontz's show. Patreon.com, the Nomiki Show. Also, Nomiki Konst on YouTube. And the Antifada. Check that out as well at patreon.com/the Antifada. Matt, what's happening on Literary Hangover?
Yeah, patreon.com/literary hangover. We did another episode related to Bacon's Rebellion. So if you don't know what Bacon's Rebellion is, you'll get a good background there.
All right, quick break. Come back. We'll take a couple calls, maybe a couple IMs, and do the fun half. left is best. Jamie and I may have a disagreement.
Yeah, you can't just say whatever you want about people just because you're rich.
I have an absolute right to mock them on YouTube.
He's up there buggy whipping like he's the boss.
I am not your employer.
You know, I'm tired of the negativity.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. You're nervous? You're a little bit upset? You're riled up?
Yeah, maybe you should rethink your defense of that, you fucking idiots.
We're just going to get rid of you.
All right.
But dude. You want to smoke this joint?
Yes.
Do you feel like you are a dinosaur?
Some good shit.
Exactly. I'm happy now.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win-win.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now listen to me. 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 847-906-501-457. 2, 38, 56, 27. 1/2. 5 8s. 3.9 billion.
Wow.
He's the ultimate math nerd.
Don't you see?
Why don't you get a real job instead of spewing vitriol and hatred, you left-wing Limbaugh?
Everybody's taking their dumb juice today.
Come on, Sammy.
Dance, dance, dance.
Ooh.
Rand Paul. I had my first post-coital scene with a woman. I'm hoping to add more moves to my repertoire. All I have is the dip and the swirl.
Fine, we can double dip.
Yes, this is a perfect moment.
No.
Wait, what?
You make under $1 million a year. You're scum. You're not paying.
Excuse me? Fuck you, you fucking liberal elite. I think you belong in jail.
Thank you for saying that, Sam. You're a horrible, despicable person.
All right, gonna take a quick break. I want to take a moment to talk to some of the libertarians out there. Take whatever vehicle you want to drive to the library. What you're talking about is jibber jabber.
Classic. I'm feeling more chill already.
Good. Donald Trump can kiss all of our asses.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Andy. You guys ready to do some evil?
Hitler was such an idiot.
That guy might be a Nazi.
Agree.
No.
Death to America.
You.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow, that's weird. No way! Unbelievable. This guy's got a really good hook.
Throw our hands up.
Ooh. Wow.
But Sam, I gotta get off.
No worries. Let's. I want to just flesh this out a little bit. I mean, look, it's a free speech issue. If you don't like me,
Hey, shut up.
Thank you for calling into the Majority Report. Sam will be with you shortly.